Hey, everybody. See, I thought it was counting down again. This is Daniela. Welcome to Caffeinated Knitting. I am Caffeinated Gert on the interwebs. Sorry.
I'm Allie. I'm Crafty Allie on the internet.
This whole switching back and forth on the different laptops is getting a little confusing for us. We're sorry.
But you never know what you're going to get, guys,
You never know. So, anyway.
Keeps us on our toes.
That's right.
Maybe.
I
don't know.
I hope so. So, how are you guys doing? Did you have a good couple of weeks? Did you enjoy that little mini funny episode in between our regular ones?
It was silly.
It was very silly. But it was fun.
Like, I was telling Danielle, I feel like I haven't seen her in forever.
I know. It does seem that way. I don't know why. Have I seen you since we recorded that 2 weeks ago?
I think so.
Yeah, we had lunch.
Yeah, duh. I'm dumb.
But that's been a week.
But that was, yeah.
Yeah. We need to do that again.
Yes. All the sushi, all the time.
I have found our little local place that we go to for sushi. I have found the perfect meal. I have the gyoza dumplings, Philadelphia rolls, and miso soup. Perfect meal. It's awesome. So that's what I get every time I go now.
I usually get their shrimp tempura and spicy yellowtail, but they also have a spicy shrimp set that's 18 pieces. That's spicy tuna, spicy yellowtail, and I think spicy salmon, I want to say. I like it spicy. That's the way I like that's how Max got me into eating sushi, was giving me the spicy ones. Because he's like, here, you like spicy. And I'm like, yeah, I do. It worked.
I like the Philadelphia one. It has, I think, salmon, avocado, and it has cream cheese in it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I like salmon and avocado are my two favorite things. If you put salmon and avocado in it, I'll eat it.
That's good to know.
Cooked or not cooked. I mean, it's one of those things.
I like shrimp.
Shrimp is good. So anyway.
Now I want sushi.
Yeah, should we go after we record?
Let's just not record and just go
eat sushi.
We've been showing each other everything we brought, so we know what we've been doing.
Yeah, because we haven't seen each other, so we were like, hey, look what I did. Look what I got. Look at this. Look at this. And yeah.
And then we were like, we're about to do that again. We could have just waited, but we couldn't.
We couldn't
wait.
Have to unpack and have show and tell before we record. Well, it kind of helps because that way, if I forget something, you can remind me, and vice versa.
Yeah, and I did remember things that I left at home.
Oops.
So I'll show those next time.
So we're gonna start off with finished objects.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I'm just gonna wing it. I had the show notes in front of me, but my phone's not working. Not wanting to cooperate, so I'm just gonna wing it and hope I remember everything.
It'll be alright. Show notes are typed.
Yeah, we did that before.
I have to add something though, because I couldn't remember.
I have to delete stuff. Because I forgot it.
Because I couldn't remember if I had shown them yet or not, and Allie says I haven't, so.
Because I would have remembered.
So I need to add something to it. But anyway.
Yeah.
I have socks. I started these and finished them in 9 days, but I was a little obsessive and didn't work on anything else. These are Kirby Werby yarn in unicorn tail. The heels are Twinkle sock from Unwind Yarn Company in the Oh Dear colorway.
And they just really add to the sock.
I'm wearing these for my birthday on Friday.
As you should. As you should.
I am. Except I'm going to get a mani-pedi, so.
Wear it after.
Wear it after. And before. In the morning.
And after. And not during.
Not during. I was supposed to go this week. Mm-hmm. But one of my tires had what we thought was a nail in it. Turned out to be a little screw.
We had tire issue too.
It's like, with the car.
I know.
But it's fixed. No more chink chink.
Yay.
No more chink chink on the car. But anyway, regular vanilla socks, fish lip kiss heel. I have enough of the unicorn tail left that if I do contrasting cuff, heel and toe, I think I can get another pair out of them. I'm going to do them toe up just to make sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And since I am going to do them toe up, I'm going to try. I bought this pattern a while back, and I always forget to mention it. I got the Toes by Terry.
I've been wanting to try that. I haven't bought it yet.
I got the Toes by Terry pattern it's for toe up, and it's just for the toes, and it's the toe that he designed shapes to the foot better, to the toes.
It looks cool.
Well, it does. So I'm gonna try.
I'm super curious.
The Toes by Terry when I do those.
I was just thinking when you were talking about how quick yours went. I've only knit with Kirby Werby once, and I knit a pair of socks in a week.
It's addictive.
Something about her yarn.
It's fingering. It's a little bit heavier. No, it's not really that heavy fingering. I mean, it's fingering anyway. It's just regular sock.
It's the
sock yarn. It's the stripes. It's
but
like
other striping yarn. I can still take a while, but with hers that one time a week. I started them into the wool last year.
For me though, it's stripes and then variegation within the stripes. It's so awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
I did 72 stitches for the leg and then 64 stitches for the foot. So the stripes are a little bit different on the leg than the foot. Who cares? I like it a lot. I love these.
You should.
I love them so much.
Were those your neon?
This is my first finished object for Neon April.
Fantastic. I think we've had a couple or one.
There's a hat that's been posted.
Yes. A very cute hat that I think goes to Hats for Kiddos.
Yes. We are
I'm just going to make faces I think today. Because every time I look, I'm making a weird face.
For Into the Wool, one of the knit-alongs, we're taking up Hats for Kiddos and Hats for Grammy, which is
Silly Fruits.
Silly Fruits. I was trying to call which she takes up donations for homeless, and so that's why we're already mentioning Hats for Kiddos is because of that.
But caffeinated knitting Hats for Kiddos isn't going to start until
it's in the fall.
So yeah.
So,
anyway, I have 2 finished objects. I have 2.
Make sure you use your teacher voice.
I got excited and whispered, I'm sorry. I have 2 finished objects. Okay. First is the Ricky, and I didn't weave in the ends. I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it. I'll put it on. For just a second, though. Shoot. Wow. I haven't put it on since I blocked it. It got huge.
It looks great,
I like it. I knit it out of Northbound Knitting MCNDK in the Midnight colorway, which I love. It's like a gray-black with like bits of light gray and almost white throughout it. I love it. Great pattern.
Really.
Next time, I'm going to try I knit a row purled row, and that's why it took me 3 years to knit it. So I'm going to try the short row thing that you did for the next one, but I'm taking a break.
Well, I finished my third one, so Team Thricky, yay. And here is a picture of it because it's gone to the recipient. Let me show you a picture without a glare.
And she liked it.
It looked good on her. It looked great on her. I knew that color would look good on her. So that's what it looked like. It was not my color. It did not look good on me. Oh my gosh.
Did you feel washed out?
I was washed out. It was horrible. And then so I cropped it so you couldn't even see me because I'm like, the hat's gorgeous, but that color is horrendous on me. It was beautiful,
I think it would have washed me out too because we're both pale.
Yeah. It made me look deathly. The color.
We don't want that.
No.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I finished my September morning that I was knitting for the Into the Wool See in September Cal, and I also got to count that hat.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I got 3 points for my team.
I only got 1.
I haven't woven the ends on this either. That's my theme today. But it is blocked and beautiful, and I'm going to go from the side to the center to, the side.
It's gorgeous.
It's huge. I knit this out of my hand spun.
I'm so proud. Thank you. It looks awesome.
It's too hot for this. I'm going to wear it for 2 seconds. I'm going to wear it for a while I'll talk. My hand spun, it was Goth Girl from Unwind that I plied together with something from Northbound Knitting. I lost the tag, and I have no clue what it was. But they were very similar. But what I did, it's a free pattern, and it's written for fingering weight, but this wasn't fingering weight. Well, like some sections of it was. So I knit it on US 9s, and let's see, from here to here is the repeat section. And I repeated, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. But you're supposed to end on stockinette before you start the garter border. I decided that I was just going to start the garter border because I was worried about yarn. And I also like the eyelets before the border. Mm-hmm. Like, I like that on other patterns. You can't see what I'm talking about. But so I ended it with the eyelets instead of the stockinette.
It's really
So it's really 5 and like a half repeats. I love it. It's going to be nice and warm.
Yes, it's very nice. Here's another one I finished that I can't show you. I finished my bonbon. The pattern is by, look, you can see us reflected back in there.
Hi.
Hi. The pattern is by Susan Claudino. I used sport weight yarn from O Loops held double in the Conversation Hearts colorway. This was in my son's Easter basket. It's in his bed somewhere or in his room somewhere, but I can't find it. Okay, I didn't spend a whole lot of time looking for it, but I was like...
I was going to say, you sound like, you're making it sound like Aiden's room's just like a maze.
It's not. I thought it would be in his bed because he sleeps with all those, he has so many critters in the bed, but it wasn't in the bed. But the husband changed sheets yesterday, and he has to do Aiden's bed because I can't reach it.
Oh.
It's a captain's bed, so it's tall. I can't do the back corner.
Right.
Anyway,
I gotcha.
I can't do that. I just can't. I'm too short. I have to use a step stool if I'm going to do it. So
I sit up so straight that it looks like I'm so much taller than you sometimes. Max makes fun of me because I'm driving and I'm like, while I'm driving.
I should try to sit up straight.
Well, no, I'm also like on the back of the kitchen.
You're just taller than I am.
I'm not that much taller than you, am I?
I think you're taller.
Oh, I didn't think I was taller. Never mind. I was like, I feel tall.
You are tall.
Apparently, I don't know that about myself.
I'm only like 5'3".
I'm 5'6". I'm taller. I'm taller than somebody.
I'm 5'3" on a good day.
I love it. Anyway,
so Bonbon turned out super cute, and Aiden loves him.
Adorable. I love him too. She knits all these cool toys, and I'm like, I'm gonna knit one day, and I just don't. I love looking at them, but one day, and it'll probably be one of her patterns because they're also stinking cute.
Oh yeah, Susan Claudine, highly recommend the Bonbon and the what's the other one? The monster, the where the wild things are monster. Mm-hmm. Those two and the Bunny Wee Mouse. The technique she uses for attaching things is fabulous. And she actually, I'm not going to say what it is, but she actually added something on the Bonbon that made my life even easier. And fantastic patterns. I mean, as far as like, you know, knowing where to put the limbs, where to put the eyes and everything, it's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Because some patterns that don't have that, you know, the limbs are a little crooked.
Yeah.
And I don't have that problem with especially those since she started doing this technique that she now does. So,
clever.
She's very clever.
I like designers who are like, let's make your life a little bit easier.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Especially for toys. And let me tell you, I did sport weight double with a size 1 needle. And
that hurts my hands.
It did not feel good on my hands.
Just you talking about it, I'm over here like, ugh.
It did not feel good on my hands. You want to model this because it's alpaca?
I'll model everything.
It's alpaca, and I don't want to take that chance. So I finished my wheat cow, and I turned it into a Mobius.
Ooh, I like it on me.
Looks great.
Oh, I'll take it home, I guess.
I know the intended recipient probably wouldn't appreciate that.
I know, and then I'd feel bad because I like the intended recipient. I like how I say that, like, if I didn't like the person, I'd be okay with it.
She'd just keep it. It'd be alright. So, I knit those out of hobbledehoy batlings that I'm
trying to show off the Mobius.
It's the batlings that have the my accidental purchase of alpaca. So, it just had a tiny bit of alpaca in it, and it didn't bother me to spin it or knit it, but I'm certainly not wearing it, so...
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe. I don't want my face to blow up.
No, we don't want that.
Mm-mm. It's not pretty. And, so anyway, I like how it knit up, though. And
I like this part.
I like this part too. This part.
Love it. It's my favorite.
I knitted, and I like this part too right here.
Yes, that's the other part I was looking for.
Yeah, that part.
So pretty.
But I knit this in with the Sassy Pants Knitter podcast. Silly Fruit is doing a wheat knit along. See, look, I did, and so it's a scarf by Tin Can Knits, and I just knit it until I ran out of yarn, and then I sewed it together to turn it into a Mobius.
I love it.
So I felt very clever.
You should feel clever. Our recording area is full.
There's a lot, and it's not like it's small. This is a huge desk.
Well,
I should after we
I
get
pretty much
done.
Moved in today.
After we get done, we could get up, and I'm gonna take a picture from like over there, here,
so they can see.
So they can see the mess. I mean, it's ridiculous.
We tried to be organized.
We are. I mean, but
it's an organized mess.
Yes. So I have one more finished object.
And I want to take it.
I might let you have it.
No, you have to keep it.
I have to keep it.
Unless you don't like it.
I do like it. I do. So my husband really likes it, so he may be stealing it. It is the Chromite hat from Northbound Knitting. In Northbound Knitting yarn, the yarn is ink blot on merino silk singles, and I held it double to knit the hat.
I love that colorway, y'all. I'm gonna show you something in a minute using it. I love it. It looks good on you.
I like it.
Is it just the colors?
Yeah, it's just, I like it. I love the colors. It's just, it doesn't really go with much that I wear. But then on the other hand,
it's neutral.
Yeah, and at the same time, it's neutral, so.
I'm the same way. The shawl that I'll show in a little bit, like, I love it. I think it's gorgeous, and I'm like, it's not a pop of color. And that's usually what I do with my accessories.
It's, and I kind of messed up, well, I didn't, so I messed up the actual pattern. You can't really see the pattern in it that well. But I kind of messed up because I worked on this while I was doing training. So I did the garter part. I'm like, yeah, I could do that while I'm training. And then I just glanced at it and I did this section. And then last night when I looked back at it, I did this section wrong. I was actually supposed to do this section here. So what I ended up doing is I took a section out because I didn't want it to be terribly slouchy anyway. So I did section 3, 2, 3.
Okay.
Instead of 2, 3, 2, 3.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a big deal.
No. So I mean, it's fine. I was
like, I don't see anything messed up.
No.
Not that I haven't knit the pattern yet, but I have it.
So I basically took out a section, and I kind of had planned to do that anyway. I was going to take the top section out, so I just took the first section out because Dawn had knit this, and
it was slouchy.
It was super slouchy, and I didn't want it to be ginormous. I wanted it to fit kind of like the Ricky hat, and it does. So
yeah, I think that's a good length.
Yeah,
I think you might just need to wear it a couple of times.
Yeah.
And then if you still don't like it, I'll take it off your hands.
I'm thinking the husband will want it if I don't like it.
I guess he has priority over me.
Well, sorry. I found it interesting how, I held the yarn double the whole way.
It almost stripes.
Well, it's more mottley looking up to here, and then it's more swirly. Isn't that weird? I mean,
it's interesting.
So, anyway, I like it, though. Really nicely written pattern. And, I've decided...
I love her patterns.
I love the garter stitch on the bottom of the hat. I love that.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing, too.
Yeah.
Are you done with those?
Yes.
Open your birthday present.
I get a birthday present!
And I want to say, the reason I mentioned the faux is because I did knit something else. It's still wet at my house.
Oh.
So you will get it the next time we podcast.
It's for me, too?
Or the next time I see you, whichever one you say. She already knew she was getting this, so it's not like a huge...
No, I knew I was getting this.
But it got huge, girl.
I'm okay with that. I'll wear it even though it's hot. I'll move the bag eventually so you can see it.
Nope, you guys don't get to see it. This is what I was knitting on, I think, the last time we podcast. This is Dazzle. One of the versions of Dazzle. There's 2 versions of Dazzle. This is the 3-color version. And on Daniela's lovely mannequin, does she have a name yet? No. Have we named the mannequin? Okay,
no.
We need to do that. Is the 2-color version that Suzanne knit for me.
Yeah, and Suzanne's is knit out of Miss Babs'
Yes.
Yummy?
Yes, I don't remember the colorway names, though. I do have them written down because I don't think I'm going to get my 2-color one done in time to release the pattern, so hers might be my pattern pictures.
Ooh. So, anyway. So, this is the cast on. Before she even cast it on, I held up the 3 colors, and I'm like, I need it.
Yeah, so she gets it. Max says it looks like the Little Mermaid.
It doesn't.
No, because of the green and purple. Because she has the purple cups.
Max.
It wasn't supposed to be insulting. I didn't know that was an insult. Maybe it's just on me with the red hair.
Yes, on you I could see.
Okay. Maybe that's what it is. You have a little bit more in your bag.
I know,
I know, but I was just making sure that you knew there was something else in your bag. Chocolate.
Do more of what makes you happy. I love that.
I saw it that other day and I was like, that reminds me of Daniela.
And I got
chocolate.
Chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Chocolate.
Dark chocolate's healthy for you, so eat
so
all
I
of
can
it.
Eat it. I can eat
all of it you want. And then a little card. Her birthday's not till the 17th, but we're record on the 17th, so.
Oh, and look, it's a Yarny card.
You know where I found that?
Where'd you find that?
Walgreens.
Really?
Yeah. They only had the one, or I would have bought them all.
For future reference.
Yep.
Thank you.
So, you're welcome. I just felt like you should. I just wanted you to open it on air, and I didn't want you to know about it, even though I know you saw me come in with a happy birthday bag, but she didn't comment on it. At least she wasn't like, "Oh, look, that's for me."
Well, that would be rude.
That's what I'm saying. See, I would have been like, "Oh, that's for me."
I'm trying to show it off to its best advantage here. But it's kind of warm. But anyway.
Yeah, and it will not hurt my feelings if you take it off, but it looks great on you. So that's Dazzle.
It's Dazzle.
And oh, go ahead.
All right. Well, since we're showing Dazzle, let me show my Dazzle.
Okay.
My Dazzle is still on the needles.
I'll get the other one ready.
But, so I'm knitting my Dazzle out of, this is 3 Wise Men. It's on worsted from O Loops. This is, Ain't It Fun?
Yes.
Ain't It Fun from Knitty and Color. And then I'm using my big ginormous stash of Woolmiza Year of the Rat, because evidently that's what I need to knit all the Azzles with. And here is what it looks like. Oh, no, I'm in the middle of a row.
Uh-oh.
Well, not really, but
you can still see.
You can still see.
And she's doing the stripes.
Oops.
Differently.
Fire alarm's going off in there.
Is this a fire drill? Do we need to leave?
Come on, husband. What is he doing
He
in there?
said, uh-oh. He knows. In the pattern, there's the stripes are even, but Daniela and I were talking, and she said that she wanted to do something different with hers, so hers are increasing.
Yes.
As it goes up, which I think is pretty cool.
It is. I like it. So, and I mainly did it because I was afraid I'd run out of this yarn.
And I get that.
So, I'm improvising.
But that's what I like about these patterns, like these Azzle patterns, especially with Dazzle and Frazzled. I'll include more stuff in the pattern pages about making it more your own. But I like when you can do that with patterns.
Right.
And they're like, here's a base, have fun.
And when this one's finished, it's going to Allie.
Yes.
So.
See? And I have a hat.
See, because for me, it's a little, yeah, she has a hat to go with it. So for me, it's a little, for Allie, perfect. Yeah. See?
Yeah.
I need to finish this.
So
it's neon-y.
There you go. And then the other one that will be in the Azzle collection is called, it was called Frazzle, but I kept calling it Frazzled because it was making me frazzled, so we're just going to add the D. Here it is. I blocked it and then I threw it in a bag, so it's not that great. It's drop stitchy, which we know I love, and it has the ink blot. This is the Midnight in the fingering weight singles from North Bound Knitting. And this is ink blot.
It's a look.
See, and that's kind of why I was like, I'll take it.
Maybe you need it.
But it blocked out huge. One thing that I will say, when I knit this one, I'm trying to keep the pattern so under a 400 skein of yarn will be enough. I ran out of yarn on the bind off on this one. So I tweaked the pattern so we'll use less yarn, and I'm knitting up another sample. And once that's done, I might just go ahead and release them. So they might be released before May 1st. Who knows? Depends on how I feel. I want to get them out there, though, because I've had a lot of people ask about it. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to release them separately, but I'm going to have an ebook as well that will have Dazzle, Razzle, and Frazzled in it. So, cool. If you haven't bought Razzle. If you haven't bought Razzle yet and you're interested, you might want to wait till I get the ebook. And if you have already bought Razzle, check your email whenever the ebook comes out, because you might get a code for a percentage off, maybe. Just saying. Yeah. That might happen.
That would be handy. Now that I bought it, she gifted it to me, but anyway.
and
I have the other ones already. So. I was gonna cast on the drop stitchy one, and I thought the yarn I had was a gradient, but it's not a gradient, so I haven't cast it on.
It's okay.
I did some. I'm gonna go ahead and show it. I did some dyeing this week.
Yeah, show your dyeing.
I got some sock blanks from Knit Picks. And I had this yarn. This yarn I got from Gnome Acres. It was bear yarn that she had in her shop that she said it was a base that she decided not to use. So I dyed this.
It's gorgeous.
With egg dyes. So I might use this one for a frazzled.
The frazzled is just, it looks really cool with a drop stitch. And that's what I was looking to see. Okay, I do. I didn't think I had my Lucy bag with me. I'll show you the second one I'm knitting. I'm also knitting it out of Northbound Knitting Fingering Weight Singles. The purple is Frisky. And the drop stitch section is Ghostly.
That's pretty.
I'm in love. So it's just a little bit smaller because since you knit the border first, I had to change the number of stitches on the border to make it small enough that the 400 yard skein could work for the main part. So that's why I had to do some math, and I didn't like it. And then Deborah helped me and figured it out in like 2 seconds. And
you know, on the pattern you could put for the bigger one and the smaller one. So if they have that would be good.
Just because I know I want to do 400 because I know that that's the minimum. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to include in there, if you want to make it bigger, add these mini stitches to the border. Yeah. Because I finally had that perfected. Yeah, why did I say that so weird?
Because it's perfect.
It's perfected.
And so I also dyed
I love this purple, though.
I do too. I love that shade.
It's my beard. I don't know why I put it on that.
Look, I have some of that purple in here.
I know. Look at that. I love it. But see, pinky purple. It's that pinky purple, and I love pinky purple.
So this is one of the sock blanks I dyed. I dyed 3 the other day.
And they all turned out so good.
I gifted one already, and then the other one is being gifted to another friend for her birthday. And then I have 3 out in the sun dyeing right now and 1 on the stove. So
I'm going to steal one. I'm not really. I'm just joking about it. I'm hoping she'll just hand me one.
I probably will. Not this one, though.
Again, I'm just joking. I'm just pretending to be all needy and one-y. And
she's really not, but I was planning to give her one.
I've never knit from a sock blank.
But this one has to be mine.
Yeah, it has to. I agree. I wouldn't take that from you.
Because it's peacock. It's purple and green and blues, and it's beautiful. How many yards is in here? Well, that might be cool, too. 462 yards. If I did the border and something else, this could be drop stitching.
Mm-hmm. And then you would have dyed it yourself. That's cool.
Yeah.
Max really wants to do some dyeing, but every time we talk about it, we just never order anything because we don't have anything right now. It's like we don't have any. I have one thing of dye, and it's purple.
I used what I had left. I've been using egg dye for the last several years for my dyeing. And I used what was left this morning. See, look, I have pretty hands to show for it.
I'm trying to get Max into the fiber world with me, and I'm hoping that if I can get him into dyeing, that'll make him be more into the fiber world because he doesn't want to knit.
What do we want to do next?
Oh, I don't care. I'm knitting.
Okay, well then we'll do stash enhancement because the reason it's a good segue.
I haven't seen it unrolled. I'm
because
sorry.
The reason I got the sock blanks was because I got from Countess Ablaze. Oh, where's my other one? So I have my other tag here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. From Countess Ablaze, I got 2 sock blanks. These are on sparkle base. This first one is one of a kind. 2 is Viscount of Sparkly Sock Blank.
I hate it. I always get in love with one of a kind colors. Oh my gosh, Daniela. That's amazing.
Is that not the most amazing thing you've ever seen? I just want to wear
it as a scarf.
I
just
know.
Sew the ends together.
When it got here, I told Sam, I said, look, I'm done.
You did so good, honey. Look at all that.
Look at it.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine socks out of this? That's going to be so freaking fun to knit up.
Is it double-stranded?
No, this one is single.
Okay.
Hers are single. And the ones I ordered from Knit Picks, I ordered one blank that was double, and I dyed it up for Suzanne because she does 2 at a time socks.
Mm-hmm.
That
makes sense.
Yeah, for her, it was for me. I don't do 2 at a time socks. I do them in tandem, not both going, preferably. So I got the other ones I dyed are singles.
I need you to knit that up quick.
I know. So I got
Quit doing everything.
I got this one, and then I also got...
But see, I like this other one a whole lot more.
Well, the funny thing is, this other one is Picking Up the Pieces, and they're
good.
both from Countess Ablaze.
Maybe I can get that one then one day.
It's Picking Up the Pieces, and I've been knitting on it, so it's not quite all pretty. But,
I love it.
Well, when they got here, I saw this one, and I was kind of like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's kind of like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. But then I started knitting it, and this is going to get ripped, so I'll show it to you now. But
yeah,
I love how it knit up.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
All the splotches get speckled. So
we love speckles.
I love speckles, and it's funny is because I was dying to cast this one on immediately. And I was like, no, I'm going to cast on the other one because otherwise I will never knit this. But I love it. I love how it's knitting
Isn't
up.
that interesting how, like, you buy something because you're like, oh, that's different. And you get it, you're just kind of like, and then you knit with it, you fall in love with it.
It's kind of like, well, I don't know. I'm
not saying you didn't hate it, but it's just...
Well, actually, when it got here, I was like, is that really the one I ordered? Because I'm like, is it really... I was like, is it really? But I mean, it was. But I was kind of like,
it's so grungy.
It's very grungy, and I was like,
I need that.
I was like, I'm just not really feeling that. But then I started knitting it, and it's like, oh my gosh, yes. And I'm working on a design. I moved my other yarn. I'm working on a. Did you fall out of there? Oh, there you are.
We have stuff everywhere.
So, I'm working on a design, and I have, this is Midsummer Night's Dream from Unwind Yarn Company on the Twinkle base. I have a whole nother skein of this.
It looks just like that purple.
It's going to go together.
Yes. Approve.
And it's in my, oh mercy, Purple Puddle.
Purple Puddle. Yes, I was like something puddle.
Purple,
I couldn't
purple
remember
puddle
purple. I could remember puddle, but I couldn't remember purple.
That's wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody loves this bag.
I'm gonna blame it on work.
I adore this bag.
It's so cute.
A purple puddle bag. So I haven't actually worked on that any this week, but I wanted to show the sock blanks because I thought I had shown them, but then I hadn't.
I don't remember you showing that one specifically.
And
I might have shown the other one, but I don't remember you showing that one.
I know I didn't show the other one because I had cast it on already,
yeah.
And I didn't show that project. But anyway,
if you had seen them already, we're so sorry, but I don't think you did because I would have remembered that.
No, I don't think, because I think it came before we recorded last time, and then last time we didn't show anything.
I think you're right.
But oh my god,
what are we doing? Stash enhancement?
Stash enhancement.
Well, I only brought 2 of my 4 things. One of them was the thing that I forgot last time.
Well, good.
No, wait. One of the things I forgot was the thing that I forgot last time.
Oh, well.
And the other one were stitch markers that I've been keeping in their on the cute little, how they came, so I can show them off, and now I can't use them again for 2 more weeks, because I'm ridiculous. And you know where they were? They were on the table by where my bags were. I probably looked right at them.
Well, you're just silly.
And then I forgot that thing you're going to show in a minute, but I got the same thing, so it's okay. I'll just be like, yeah, I got that too. Our friend Ashley of Twist Fiber Studio, let me find her card, opened her Etsy shop, finally. It opened on the 1st. She did like a soft opening, I think is what she was calling it. She only had 20 things in there. And I was like, oh, I'm not buying yarn, but I'm buying yarn from Ashley. I went there. I wanted Ooh Girl. And my mom bought my Ooh Girl.
Ha ha ha. Way to go, Vicky.
I know. She loves it. And I got to see it in person because we got lunch this week. And she brought it. And it's gorgeous. And I love it. But I got this. Which is it's like a pastel-y rainbow. I like it, though. I'm super curious. Yeah, it's called Fruit Loopy. Super curious how it's going to knit up. Not really my colors, but I love it. But it is my colors, because it's all the colors.
Yeah.
So, this might become it looks good with my orange makeup.
It does.
So, it's going to become a shawl for when I go orange. I'll have shawls that match all my makeup one day. Anyway, this is from her, Twist Fiber Studio. She's on Etsy. This is her Fairview Fingering Fruit Loopy colorway. 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 463 yards. That's good yardage.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to knit with it. And she did this thing where the first 10 people got a mini skein, and I didn't think I was one of the first 10 people, but apparently I was. I did get a little bit of Ooh Girl. So this will be going in my sock blanket. She calls it her Bitty Bit mini skein.
That's cute.
She's adorable. I'm so proud and happy.
I got a skein from Ashley as well.
And it's gorgeous, and it's very Daniela.
It's very Daniela. I wasn't as quick on the draw as I wanted to be. I don't know what I was doing, but I wasn't where I could go shop when her shop opened at the time, whatever, when the update went live. But anyway, I got Haywood worsted in the Chameleon colorway, and it is 218 yards. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's very
nice.
Look
at all the different shades of green in there. Woo, look at it.
I can't wait to see what she's going to do with her shop, because she has such good color sense, and I don't know, she's got a lot planned.
She does.
The only other thing I remember to bring, I got a new Freckled Whimsy bag.
I love that.
When Carrie posted that she had this fabric, I was like, I'm getting one of those. She had her update, and I don't think I was late or anything, but by the time I got there, it was gone. And I commented, I was like, oh, like on her thing, I was like, sad that I missed it. She messaged me, she goes, I have more. Do you want me to make one? I went, yep. But this is her Sock Nanny bag, which I love. I'm using one right now. This is I'll turn it so you can actually see. I gotta unzip it a little bit more. I always have a hard time turning it the first time. Do you have that issue? Getting it to turn? Maybe it's just me.
I don't know.
But after I've turned it a couple of times, I don't have any issue.
Yeah.
It must just be me.
Maybe it's just fresh.
Well, I mean, I
fresh
haven't,
and crispy.
I haven't used it at all. This is the first time I've unfolded it since I got it.
There you go. So.
That's the inside. I love it. I love ampersands. I love my bag.
That's cool.
And our giveaway for Freckled Whimsy's over. We'll do the random number thingy at the end.
Yeah. We'll do that last.
Yes. But I love it.
Like it a lot. I got 2 sets. Actually, I got 4 sets, but 2 of them were gifts. But I got some orange jellyfish dream stitch markers. I got these. I love the regular old rings with the little beads type, but these are wooden beads.
They are so cute. I'm going to get me some
Which is even cuter. And I got the large size. I like the bigger ones. And then she did some autism awareness ones the other day.
Wearing blue.
And mine have come. I didn't wear my blue today. But this is what they look like. So you have the little ones with the little puzzle pieces. There's a little bell on a hooky where you can like mark your progress. I love that she has the little mark your progress markers in there. And then I have the big puzzle piece for the beginning of the round. I bought 2 other sets that I gifted for birthday presents, and they had the little ones for, you know, all throughout, and a nice fancy big one for the front, and it had the little mark your spot ones too. I love that she does that.
So cute. And
she is Orange Jellyfish Dream on Etsy. It's a new shop. Very nice.
And she's adorable.
She's adorable. She's orange. Is she Orange Jellyfish?
Orange Jellyfish 5?
Yeah. On Instagram. She does really nice photography too. So if you're into that, you should go follow her on Instagram.
My mommy ordered me a set of the autism awareness ones, so I should get mine this week. Because I see her on Tuesday. We get lunch on Tuesdays.
That's nice. So those are cute.
And she's sweet. She's working on her first design, and it looks. She posted like a teaser picture.
Oh,
and it looks.
I don't know
it
if
looks
I saw
cool. That. That's all I got.
I have one other thing,
and I want it.
Before we recorded last time and opened the package from Brianna from Swoonish, I went and looked at her shop.
I did too.
And I faved this.
I did too.
And then every couple of days, I went back and looked at it again.
Someone faved it more than me, apparently.
And then I kept going back and looking at it, and I kept going back and looking at it, and finally I was like, yeah, I'm ordering it, because it's still there, and it's mine. It has my name on it, evidently.
Yep. Yes.
I love this.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh, my gosh, Brianna.
Great on the camera.
It's so... And not only is it gorgeous, it feels so scrumptious.
You guys don't even know.
It's Inara Sport, which is 250 yards.
Great.
Of 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. And it's the Cotton Candy Meltdown colorway. How many shops do you know that have sport weight with cashmere in it?
Mm-hmm. It's not... I haven't seen that, really.
I haven't seen it anywhere. Oh my gosh, I love this. That Allie chick is working on a hat design.
I am. And it uses sport weight.
Don't you think that's going to look great?
I do.
And it would be a point. And it would be a point.
I didn't care if you guys heard that. Apparently. I keep forgetting to enunciate. And
you know what? I haven't even shown this off on Instagram yet. It's like I'm hoarding it all to myself, and I don't want anybody else to see it.
I didn't know you had it, yeah.
I didn't want anybody to see it. I've been petting it. It's been sitting on my desk, and I just pet it periodically.
I love it.
Sad.
It's soft.
I mean, it's just... Oh.
The Northbound Knitting DK is 10% cashmere, too. But they feel so different.
Yeah.
But this has also been washed and knitted and yada yada. So
yeah,
nice.
Right?
We're just going to sit here and pet cashmere for the rest of the episode. You think I'm joking.
You think. So that's my... Oh, no, I have one more thing, but I didn't buy... It wasn't a purchase. So I have a couple of really big thank yous.
I'm going to second one of these thank yous because I left mine at home. Because I'm silly.
We got super cute little packages from Julie Pooley.
Hi, Julie.
I was having a really bad day, and I got this, and Julie, you don't even understand how much you cheered me up and made my day.
I was, too. I was having a really bad day, and Daniela said, you're going to love it. And I'm going to explain why I don't have mine. I have a small lunchbox collection, and I put this immediately up there. And it still even has the stuff in it. I just put it up there.
So, she sent us a message a couple weeks ago, whatever, and she was like, I found something that I need to send you guys. Can I send it to you? And I'm like, okay. And I thought, a cute card
That's
or
what
something.
I thought, too. I was expecting, like, a little card. Like, maybe a mini skein. Like, something little.
Something little.
Not a lunchbox.
A lunchbox. And in the lunchbox, so there was the Idaho Potato, which is like a candy bar, which it was coconut and chocolate.
Max ate it and he loved it, Julie. I'm not a coconut fan, so
I am, and it was great.
But Max, when I opened it, Max saw it. He knew what it was, and he was like, "Can I have that?" And I was like, "Yes, honey."
Package of Razzles, which means now I need to like retake a picture of my Razzle with Razzles. You totally need to do that too.
Yeah. Oh, Max has been wanting to go because we have a party city and they have Razzles, and he's been wanting to go do that. And I was like, "Look, we have some now." So yeah, we need to do a new photo shoot.
And a Huckleberry Sucker.
Yes. Aren't
you proud this is all still in here? Except the candy. Anyway. And then she sent me a skein of, the dyer is from The Creation. It's Staff of Life, and it's from Idaho. It's 400 yards, and it's 60% wool, 30% bamboo, 10% nylon. It feels really nice. It is the most gorgeous shade of blues. It's more aqua than it's showing up.
That's gorgeous.
It's really pretty.
You guys won't guess what color mine was. It was purple.
I'm going to use this as a project bag.
I used to see in high school, okay, I have 3 Invader Zim lunchboxes. Like, I got them at, like, Hot Topic when Hot Topic was a thing. I know it still exists, but when it was a thing. I have an Edward Scissorhands one. I used to have another one, but it accidentally got thrown away. But I used to wear my Invader Zim ones as a purse. A very loud purse. It was not a smart decision, but because everything would move in it. But I love lunchboxes. I think they're so cool.
I don't know if I want to use it as a lunchbox. I'm not going to use it as a lunchbox because I work at home.
You can carry it from the kitchen to your office, like, la-da-da.
Either that, or I could put all my Notions containers in it.
Oh, I might do that.
And then that way I wouldn't lose them.
And that would make more sense, because I have it with our lunch boxes that we keep downstairs, but I keep my My Little Pony stuff in our room. So I need to put it with my My Little Pony stuff.
So I might just put all my, my little washi tape, like all my little things. And then that way it would sit on my desk and it could make me smile. And it would keep my desk cleaner.
Yeah. I love it. And it was such a nice surprise. And like Daniela said, that was when a bunch of stuff was happening at work that I obviously can't talk about. Everything's calming down now, but it was a little stressful and I was worried a lot. We'll just put it that way. And but everything's good now. So it was just really nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to, I don't know, this is such a good community, and I don't think people realize like how much, I don't even know what I want to say. Like, I can't even do the words.
I can't say how much we appreciate people. I mean, just something like that. Hey, I thought of you, and I sent you this little.
Oh, and
if it had been a card and a mini skein, we would have been just as excited.
I like really, cards.
Yes.
That's what I thought it was, because O Loops is doing that pen pal thing, and I thought maybe that's what it was for. I thought maybe she was sending me like a little card for that O Loops pen pal thing.
Mm-hmm. So,
and I want to make sure, I have another thing, but you go ahead, because I gotta make sure I'm saying the name right.
Okay. So, I got my March package for the O Loops, swap. I'm not going to show you the whole package, but there are a few, I'm going to show you the knitterly things that were in the package.
These are awesome.
And these are super awesome. These are the, prototype of knitting needles that Lip Syncing Ladybug is going to have in her shop. These are handmade size 50 knitting needles.
Size 50?
Was it 42? Oh, shoot, now I can't remember. Now I'm questioning myself.
For some reason, I thought you said they were size 15.
No.
Whenever I was talking to you.
No.
And so I was like, that's a huge size 15.
No, not 15. I want to say 50, but it might have been 40 something. But I think 50. They're huge. She sent me some bulky yarn to go with it, so I think I'm going to knit with that Outlander Cal, like Winnie did. Yeah. But look, they're ladybug. Sussa, what?
That cracked me up.
But they're from Lip Syncing Ladybug. And then
they're adorable. You could kill a vampire.
I know. I told Tam, I was like, look, somebody sent me steaks.
Daniela, the Vampire Slayer.
Also from Lip Syncing Lady, but she's a bag maker, so she already has a shop, but she's going to be adding the needles. So she made me this bag.
Adorable.
And it's purple on the inside. It has a beautiful...
That is gorgeous.
Zipper pull. And I just realized, because I'm very smart like that.
Oh, they match.
They match the stitch markers she made me. She's on Etsy, Lip Syncing Ladybug.
I want to stalk her.
And, here it says, they're size 42.
Oh, okay.
First
They're
pair
ridiculous.
of Lip Syncing Ladybug new handmade needles, size 42. And then there was also this little Notions pouch that she made, which also has a cute little zipper pull.
That's stinking cute.
It's adorable. And she sent me a set of the Knit Picks interchangeable in a size 7. It's like she knows me. Do you know how many times I use a size 7? Size 7 is my go-to needle.
It really is.
I have tons of them, and I use them all the time. And they're pretty and green, because, you know, it was a March package. So it was
the Caspians or whatever.
Yeah.
Pretty. Those are gorgeous.
They're gorgeous. And then the absolute favorite thing in the package was this. She did an owly puff and then made the owly puff just go completely over the top. I love it.
It's fantastic.
So freaking much.
That is such a good pattern too.
It's
anyway, that is so stinking cute.
The pattern.
Look at the wood eyes.
I love it so much. The pattern is from Jenny Krupar. No.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's free.
It's free. Owly Puff. Last name's Krupar. I can't remember her first name. Oh my god. Isn't it? I have
I'll
to
look it up. You talk.
Yeah, I have to look it up because oh my god, I've like VK'd with her and friends with her and I can't think of her. That's just I feel like a heel. She has the Retro Lemon podcast. She has cute toys. Jenna. See, I knew Jenny
Krupar.
was it right, but it's Jenna. Jenna Krupar, Retro Lemon. So it's her free little owly puff pattern.
Oh, she's got cute patterns.
She does.
She's got a little fish.
Uh-huh. And but this is like the owly puff on steroids.
It's fabulous. I love it.
I love it so much. So cute. Oh, and Julie Pooley's package came on April 1st, so I considered that my first birthday present. So
that's legit.
Yeah. I'm like, look, she sent me a birthday present. So that's all my, there was tons of other cool stuff in the package, but I don't want to bore you with, look at all this candy and tea and the cool mug and everything else, and I thought you'd probably just want to see the knitting part.
I wanted to do one quick thank you. Lady Fernico on Ravelry gifted me the handbrake cowl.
Me too!
And I thought that was super sweet, and I paid it forward, and I gifted it to my mom.
I paid it forward and sent one on also.
I was going to bring up the pattern, but you were going to talk about it.
Yeah,
right?
I am. I have it. I cast one on last night.
I was going to show a picture of it.
Yeah, I have it. Here, hang on. I got you right here.
You ready? You ready, Freddie?
I got you right here. Should be pulled up on my PDF Expert. Should be what's open. Yep. Here is what it looks like all laid out.
You go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It was designed by Kay from Bakery Bears?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. For some reason, I always think I'm saying it wrong. Like, I don't know why.
It was designed by Kay and her husband.
Yes, they were both involved. I apologize.
Both involved.
And the money goes towards cancer research.
So there's Dan modeling it. So it can be for a guy or a girl.
Which is very important.
Yes, it is.
It's hard to find interesting male designs.
Right. And this is awesome for hand spun.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a very simple pattern. It will show off your hand spun like nobody's business. I was just gifted it yesterday. Well, yesterday or the day before. But I cast it on last night. I'm not very far. But I'm using Unwind Yarn Company's Wanderlust Worsted in the Highlands colorway, which I thought was kind of fitting because they're from England. Well, not really, because this would be Scotland. But anyway.
Not America.
British. Highlands. Whatever. Anyway.
That's going to be
It was
gorgeous.
bald.
And it was bald. That's how we choose yarn around here.
It is. Because I was thinking, I could do it out of Ashley's yarn. And then I thought, well, it's a little more variegated than it might be. Because this pattern's very simple. So you really want to use something tonal or a fairly, solid. And then I thought, no, but that's not bald. And I'm thinking, so this is bald.
That'll be gorgeous in that.
Yeah. So
Mom and I, since I gifted it to Mom, we were talking about it, and we want to knit it together. So I was like, well, let's look when we go to Stitches, and we're going to find a color that we both like that will fit the pattern, and then we can knit it together. That way we'll have matching ones.
I wanted to knit it in orange. Not that I like orange all that much, but in honor of Silly Fruit.
Yeah.
But I don't have any orange, and so I didn't. And mine is living in my Freckled Whimsy bag.
We love her bags. I look over here, and my bags are Freckled Whimsy, Falula, Kiki Boo, Java Jenny, and Girl with Rabbit. You got me doing it.
Sorry.
It's okay. I think her rabbit is white, though, or one of her rabbits is white.
I'm not crazy, I promise.
She has cute little rabbits.
She does have cute little rabbits.
We like our bags.
I do.
I don't know what we're talking about anymore. We're talking about whips?
Yes.
Okay. I'll talk about one.
Okay, good, because I think that's all I have.
Oh,
no, I have one more.
I was going to say, I got whips.
I got one more.
I got lots of whips. Good. I've been knitting my butt off. I haven't been finishing anything, but I've been knitting my butt off. Okay, so for Neon April, I want to participate, but I don't want to cast on anything. So I was going to work on my Endless Rainbow, but apparently I don't want to work on it because I work on something else. I picked this up randomly, and then was like, hey, it's neon.
Yeah, it's neon.
Just a little bit. This is my whatever from Oblivious Knits.
It's so neon, it's making the screen go haywire. Look.
I saw. This is whatever by Oblivious Knits, and I'm knitting it out of the Knitting color block set that goes from pink, purple to like a violet to black. And I'm going to end it with black. I don't technically really have enough yardage. I'm kind of just winging it. And the last section is probably going to be like 1 stripe of pink, 2 stripes of purple, then a lot of black. I don't care. I'm going to use up all the yarn, and I'm going to love it. I want to end on black, though. Okay. I don't know why.
We'll let you.
Yes, thank you. But I love it. It's a great pattern. I'm glad I picked it back up. I have so much Murray hair. Here, I'll put it back in my bag so I don't leave it here. I think I was about here, maybe, last time I talked about it. So I did quite a bit. I was in that section. I know that much.
You're about to lose your... I don't want you to lose your stitches off your needle.
Well, it could be like the one time I came over and pulled yours off.
Well, let's not do it on purpose.
I didn't mean to. I don't know what I was...
No, I know you didn't mean to. But I'm just like, we can keep from it happening. Let's keep it from happening.
And it's in my Falula bag. With the evil Disney ladies.
Yeah.
I was going to say princesses, but that's wrong.
You go ahead and do another one, because I only have one more.
In my Kiki Boo bag, I have my Northbound Knitting knit-along thing. Do you remember how I was working on Mar? Mm-hmm. Well, I started it over. I've cast on into knit a row. Last time I talked about it, I know I showed that I had messed up the garter, because I'd knit when I should have purled or whatever, and I was fixing it, and I fixed it wrong, so on the inside it still had the stockinette section, and I was like, oh, I'll just live with it. Well, I left it alone for long enough that when I went back to work on it, it drove me nuts, so I just ripped it all out and started over.
It's alright.
And now I can count it for Into the Wool.
Ha ha!
So, I didn't do that on purpose. I realized it while I was winding it up. And I was like, yes.
As long as you frogged it,
yeah,
I did. It doesn't matter whether you did it on purpose or not. Well,
but then I feel if I had been like, well, I'll just frog this and start over, I felt like that's kind of like, I don't know, not cheating, but being sneaky.
No, well, you're still doing the work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now I'll like it and I'll want to wear it.
Hey, since you talked about neon with your last project, do you want to show off the neon April prizes?
Yes, we can do that. Do I have any more neon with me? No, I don't.
Because I can't touch them.
Yes, I forgot. For our neon April, and I actually meant to talk about this whenever I showed mine, but I got distracted. Rock and String Creation from Etsy, who we love, Miss Erin, sent us a couple of prizes.
Oh, there's stitch markers in there even.
I want them. I want all of it.
I do too, but
she can't have one.
I can't have them.
Okay, we'll show off the stitch markers first because I want to see them. Oh my gosh, that's cute.
That's just so cute.
Okay, I'm going to take them out of the... Oh, it's knotted. I don't want to unknot it. I don't know if I can unknot it.
They were well hidden. I didn't even see those.
I didn't see them either until you brought them to my attention. So there's a cute little stitch marker set. So there'll be 3 prizes. Awesome. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. And they're rainbow neon colors. Here's a darker purple and a lighter purple. If you don't get those, whoever wins, you know who they went to. Here's a pink.
If you only get 5, you'll know where the purple ones went.
And a green. And a blue. And yellow. They're very cute.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know she had stitch markers.
I didn't know either.
I want some. Mm-hmm. Now let me not drop any. And when I close it, I'll let you see. The purple are in there. See? They're in there. And here's the other thing I want to keep. This is her Sugar High. This is a new colorway, and I haven't bought it yet. And I really want it.
I don't think I showed that either. Well, it's balled up now. It's back here. I'm going to be knitting it soon. But I got that on fingering weight.
This is her Hullabaloo base. Adorable. It's DK weight, 100% superwash merino, 231 yards. It's fabulous.
I love it.
Very cool. And it would look great with these stitch markers. Just saying. And the thing that Daniela can't touch.
I wanted it, and then I was like, oh, I can't have it.
This is 70% alpaca, 30% merino, pencil roving, and her radioactive rainbow colorway, which is like our favorite colorway.
I love it. If it wasn't alpaca, cool. I would have had some.
And it's a lot of alpaca, too. I was thinking it's mostly.
It's 70% alpaca, 30% merino.
So, Daniela will not be handling any of this because it's all in here and it's all touched it, I guess. So, I'll mail these off to whoever they go to. Do you want me to take them home?
Yes, please.
Okay. Do you trust me?
Yes.
Do you trust me? I don't know if I trust me, so I'm just...
I know where she lives.
I won't keep them. I like giving people prizes, especially things that I like.
Yeah.
I don't want to give you things I don't like.
Right.
That's just weird. You're like, yeah, you can have this prize that I don't want. It doesn't seem like it might... It seems like it's not as good of a prize then if I don't want it.
Right.
I'll put that down there so I can take it home.
Yes, please. And thank you, Erin, for sending us those to give away. Sweet. She contacted us and asked if she could participate by sending some prizes for Neon April. So.
And people seem to be liking Neon April. There's been a lot of chatter.
Yeah, there's been a lot of chatter, and there's been lots of
new people
and Instagram interaction and stuff. So yay! So the only other thing I have on the needles is I cast on some vanilla socks out of the Color Wheel yarn,
and they're cute.
This is the Gumballs colorway.
I love that
sparkle
colorway.
Sock, which is 438 yards.
I almost bought that at Fiber Borough.
I also have it on her worsted base.
It's so cool.
I love it. I love it. I'm counting this as neon. It's not.
I count it.
It's neon. And it's in my little freckled whimsy bag. I love this little bag.
Mm-hmm. I want a misfit bag. That's what she called it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want one.
Bag. And it's stripes like this. So it's like a fatter stripe, a skinnier stripe, fatter stripe, skinnier stripe.
I love it.
Like it a lot. Another awesome thing is I finally organized my needles.
Mm-hmm.
It's already kind of a mess again, but mostly organized. But I found these size 1 Hiya sharps that I forgot I even had. Mm-hmm. I have 2 sets, so one for each sock. Loving knitting with these. I love knitting with them.
Hiya was my go-to brand before I jumped on the ChiaoGoo bandwagon.
I like these I like the ChiaoGoos a lot, but for socks, I like these, the Hiya Sharps, a lot.
I might get some so I can try those again.
I was quite happy that I found those. I think that's one reason those Kirby Werby socks went so fast.
Maybe. In my Girl with a Rabbit bag, I have a sock. Now, I didn't work on it much, but I'm going to still talk about it. Oh my gosh, I keep getting the fabric on this one. I need to pay more attention whenever I zip this one up. I'm
hungry and my eyeballs are itchy.
I keep looking at those.
You want one?
Yeah. Sorry. Hi, everybody.
I feel like Denise on Knitting Den and her Kit Kat. Look, Denise.
Where'd you find those? I've been looking for those.
Walmart.
I don't shop at Walmart.
And Kroger.
I sometimes shop at Kroger.
I got them to put in the Easter basket. This one's left over because it's getting mailed out.
Oh my gosh, I can't get this to open. I haven't had any trouble with this one. That's embarrassing. Okay.
She broke the bag.
I might have.
Let me see it while you talk.
Okay. I can't tell if there's fabric in it or what. It just got stuck right there. She got it. Did you have a problem?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just me. I picked up my sesame socks. Again, not very far. The heel's almost done. But look, I'm knitting socks again, kinda.
Not kinda. Those are socks.
Well, I knit like
they're not
rows.
Well.
But I'm trying to get them. I want to get this one done because the first full week of May, I have a conference for 2 days. So I want to have the second one ready to take with me for conference knitting.
Good deal.
Because I think the stripes will keep me entertained.
Mm-hmm.
I brought knitting last year, but I didn't really knit that much. So some of the classes are hands-on, or some of the lectures are hands-on. Most of them aren't, but some of them are. So most of them are boring. Hopefully this year will be better. They asked our opinions, and like last year was the second year they had it. And it's good. Even the boring ones, like they're informative and they're good. It's just, you just sit there and it's like, you're in college again.
You need your hands to be busy.
Yes. But they asked us last year what we liked and didn't like, and we were like, well, the classes this year were the same as last year's. So if we come next year and there's no new ones, we've seen them all. So there's supposed to be new ones, so I'm super excited.
Good.
So maybe next time we podcast, I'll have a sock.
I should have a lot next time we podcast, unless I do all my design work, in which case I may not have a whole lot to show for it.
But see, now I can show my design work stuff.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
I might try to be far enough along that, well, one of them I have in my head that I will release before. The other one I'm working on is for Into the Wool.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be exclusive to the Into the Wool attendees. They'll get it gifted, and then I'll release it to everyone else after the retreat.
And I'm going to have one of those too. I'm going to show off the hat I'm working on. In a minute, I'll talk about that then. In my Java Jenny bag, kitchen counter crafter. Sorry. I'm sorry. I think everyone always just calls her Java.
I just call her Java Jenny.
I have Max's Barley.
It's looking good.
I picked it back up because I finally skeined up. Well, I finished the hand spun part, and then I finally balled up the blue that he wanted to use for the rest of it. So I'm completely out of hand spun now. So I wish I'd started the stripes a little bit sooner, but he says he's fine with it, so that's all that matters. And I just started decreases, so I'll have this done maybe next time. But the hand spun's for Knitting Color in her Riptide colorway, which I really like. And the part that looks black on camera is actually like a blue gray black. It's from Northbound Knitting, and it's her Exo Moon colorway. And I had bought it in Knit Max Windchief. Is that how you pronounce it?
Windchief.
By Stephen West. And I loved it. I loved knitting it. I thought it looked great after. Max didn't like the way it fit. He said because it has ribbing here, it would move on him. So I don't know if I needed to maybe knit it tighter, if that would have helped, or what. But he didn't like it, and that's all that matters, even though I'm like, oh, but I loved it, and I love knitting it, and I want you to love it. But he likes this one, so. He likes my plain hats. Like, if I just knit him a plain hat, he's happy.
Nothing wrong with that.
And really, there's not. That's what I want to knit anyway.
Yeah.
And in my other freckled whimsy bag, the one I won, I have my first hat design. I'm knitting this with Unwind Yarn Company's Expedition Sport in her sepia colorway, which I love. Believe it or not, I'm obsessed with this color. I can't tell you why, but I love it.
I like it.
But I've started a hat. And I was doing this to kind of play with an idea that I had for my Into the Wool design. I'm going to do a shawl design, and I'm glad I did, because I'm liking it on the hat. I don't think I would have liked it in the shawl. And so I'm glad I did it on the hat first. But I'm liking it very much as a hat. I might finish it today, or tomorrow, because it's going pretty quick. And then I'm going to have a couple people maybe test knit it for me. A couple people, like this lady, definitely. So once I get at least a couple of people testing it, just to make sure, because it has some patterning in it, and I want the patterning to go in the decreases, and that's the part I'm worried about, and that's really what I want to make sure that it's written well and makes sense and yada yada. Because I don't like when there's patterning and it just kind of stops.
Me neither.
I don't like that. So I just want to make sure that it looks good and makes sense. So I might have a hat out soon.
Awesome. I'm excited.
I knit hats now. Or I design hats now, I guess.
Do you think this is too variegated?
No.
Okay, good.
No. I think it's perfect.
Awesome.
But, when it's finished, you can look at it if you don't like it. If you don't think you would look good in it. Yeah. Then you don't have to.
I'll use something else.
Don't feel obligated.
I'm going to knit it. It's just a matter of which yarn to choose.
And since it's a hat, not a shawl, you could do it in, a weekend.
All right.
So.
I have 4 vacation days coming.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting.
It got postponed from this week to next week. But I'm off on the 20... 18, 19, 20th. I'm off on the 21st, 2nd, 3rd, and 24th. So I plan on getting lots of knitting done those days. Because we're not going anywhere doing anything. Husband wants to pressure wash the house. But surely to God, that's not going to take 4 days. Mm-mm. And, if nothing else, he can be out there pressure washing if it makes his little heart happy. It's not going to take 2 of us doing it at the same time anyway.
That's why I laughed. I was like, so she'll be inside knitting and he'll be outside pressure washing.
I'm like, but we were going to, watch stuff together that we can't watch when Aiden's here and all this stuff. And
I'm happy you guys got the time off together.
So, anyway, hopefully, I'm going to drag him, make him go eat lunch with me and stuff at least, if nothing else.
You should.
I'd be like, go take a shower, get cleaned up, let's go.
I'm happy.
Realistically, as late as he sleeps, it'll be like, get out of bed, go take a shower, let's go eat lunch, and then you can go play outside.
I love eating lunch out.
So that'll
I would never, if I could never eat out for dinner, that'd make me happy if I could eat out for lunch. That's what Max, lunch dates instead of dinner dates, that's what Max and I prefer to do.
Yeah. Me too, because by dinner time, I like to just be at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer
There's
lunch
less people, and depending on where you go, it's cheaper.
Right, right. I totally agree. Me too.
And we usually get better service.
Yeah.
Just because, they're not as busy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap. I was talking now. I don't know if I did this right.
Oopsies.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm hungry.
All right, well, we're almost done. Is that a wrapping turn? Can you tell?
Maybe.
Yes, it is. Okay, this purple, there's some blips of that purple in here, and it, lined up perfectly that I couldn't tell if it was part of the knitting or, a wrapping turn. So I needed someone else's opinion.
That's well-matching yarn right there.
Max picked this out.
He did very well.
I was going to put gray next to it. No. That would not have worked. That was dumb of me.
It was so much better.
And honestly, the gray was wound up. That's why I was going to use the gray. It wasn't because I thought it was prettier.
It's not just me.
But I had the purple out, and I was like, man, I need to knit with that purple. It's gorgeous.
All right, so...
I think the only thing I left is the giveaway.
Okay, that's what I was about to ask. Is that all we have left?
And we can... Okay, well, let's remind people about our knit-alongs so we can finish the rows that we're on, and then we'll do the giveaway.
Okay.
Y'all are still doing the 12 socks.
I finished my pair this month.
Oh, yeah, good. I'm behind.
And I'm on my second pair this month.
Good. I'm glad other people are still doing it because I love seeing everyone's socks.
I didn't do any last month, though.
I haven't.
Or no, I did. I finished Sam's socks.
Yes, you did.
Huh.
So you're still on track.
Wow.
Good for you.
No, because there was 1 month I didn't finish any. February?
That's what I was trying to think. I can't remember if I finished my February. And
I did not finish any socks in
March,
February.
So no, I didn't finish my February. But my plan is, I'm hoping I'm starting with those stripy socks because it's self-striping. I'm hoping that'll get me back into it.
Evidently, if it's vanilla sock, it's all good and I'll do it.
And I'm hoping that'll get me back into knitting socks, but my goal will change to finishing all my socks that just have the one, knitting their mate. That's going to be my goal for the rest of the year, because I think I have 6 missing a second sock.
I cast these on as a gift.
And you're like, gonna keep it now?
Well, no. I mean, yeah, I totally would. But I'm trying to decide if these are too crazy for the recipient.
Mm-hmm.
They might not be conservative enough. But they're socks. They'll be under stuff. So
I think they'd still.
I think I'm just going to give them to the recipient.
I think they'd be well received.
I mean, surely.
Excuse me, I hiccuped.
Surely.
I would hope so.
They're sparkly even. Could you tell?
I can see it a little bit on the screen. Especially in the green part.
So these are going to be and as big as long as the yardage is for these two, because I'm not going to do great big leg of socks. So 438 yards. I can probably do another set for myself with contrasting heels and stuff. And the Oh Dear, which I don't have handy, but the Oh Dear from this might be my go-to heel and toe yarn because look, that'll look great for contrast.
I like it.
Because I wouldn't want like an all orange anything really. Mm-hmm. But I love it as an accent.
Oh yeah.
So these are a gift. So anyway.
So we're still doing that. The Northbound Knitting Knit-Along still going on till the end of the month.
I finished mine.
There's been a few people who have finished theirs. It's awesome.
Yes, they're gorgeous.
So I'm going to concentrate on mine some more this week, because I think I could get it done like in a couple of days if I would just sit down and do it. Because it's just a cowl. It's a quick cowl.
Is your mojo coming back?
Apparently, Max said all I did yesterday was knit and spin. Like, he was just like, I'm trying to hang out with you, and every time I look over, you're starting a new project. I'm like, I'm sorry. Or working on a new project. Apparently, I don't even remember. Apparently, I project hopped a lot yesterday. Well, obviously, because most of this is what I worked on this week. So.
Yeah. Yesterday, I finished my hat. I worked on something. Oh, I worked on the socks. I cast these on yesterday, and then I finished this hat because I felt like I needed to finish something. And I was like, so now all I have on the needles is I have the socks from the sock blank. I got it at Fiber in the Burrow. I have those on the needles because they're 2 at a time, and that bugs me. But I'm gonna. So I was trying to decide if the recipient, the birthday recipient, would like those better. Mm-hmm. Which she would get like, there would be like purples and blues. Mm-hmm. Or if she would like the stripes better. She will get one or the other.
Oh, okay.
And we wear the same shoe size, so I
convenient.
might just knit them and then decide which ones she'll get.
When's the birthday?
June.
Okay, so you're fine.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know which ones she'd like better. And, really, those sock blank, if those weren't 2 at a time, they would be done already.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It's the 2 at a time, which is why the sock blanks I bought to dye for myself, I got single strands. Because if it's a single vanilla sock, that works.
You gotta find what works for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Northbound Knitting Knit-Along.
Neon April Knit-Along.
Neon April.
keep an eye on the group because you never know what pops up.
Speaking of, we have our Freckled Whimsy giveaway. We had a lot. We had 111 posts. So 110 people entered this giveaway.
I have never had anyone enter, never had that many entries in anything that I've done on the podcast.
It's fantastic.
Awesome.
So thank you guys. And thank you, Carrie from Freckled Whimsy, again, for offering to do this giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't watched it, she has a video podcast on YouTube called Freckled Whimsy Knits. And she's adorable. I think there's 2 episodes. I don't know if she's done a 3rd one yet.
Somebody said they were watching her episode yesterday on Instagram.
Mm-hmm, I saw that.
So maybe she has a 3rd. I was going to look this morning, but I didn't have time to watch anything.
I didn't watch anything this morning.
So
what we're going to do, we're going to pull up. I'm an idiot and forgot to keep the thread open because I was like, we're going to pull up a number.
So 1 to 111?
Yeah. Well, we will say that Daniela downloaded a new... I
have a new phone, so I downloaded a new number generator, and this one doesn't let you start with a number. It just lets you put in the max number. So if number 1 comes up, we'll just do it again because number 1 was us, obviously.
So let's... Okay, I'm ready. I'm back at the thing.
Okay, so I'm going to hit generate, and it's number 90.
Number 90. Wonderful. Okay, let me see. Oh, I went too far back. I'm in like the 70s. This is the part that takes forever, but we like to do it on air.
We do. We don't want anybody complaining.
All right. Number 90 is Wiz Knits. Oh, let me turn my contrast down. See if that might help. No, I don't want to call anybody. I've been having a lot of phone issues. I just need to get a new phone. Can you see that?
Wiz
90.
Ooh, Wiz Knits, number 90.
And she liked... Oh, she said that she sold the one she liked the most. Foxy, Sock Party, and Yellow Llama. Want to go on a date. If she gets one of those back, I may have to snag it. I think that happened with this, because we kept it for so long that I think some people were just like, I'm just going to buy what I like.
Yeah.
So, Miss Wiz Knits, we're going to give you time to see this and let us know that you watched it. We're not going to tag you.
Yeah.
We want you to watch. So, if you'll contact either me or Daniela, doesn't matter which, we'll get you in contact with Carrie, and then you can pick one of the bags from her shop.
Yeah.
It'll be one of her Sock Nanny bags, I think, or one of the Misfits bags. Let me get the specifics, because she told me which specific sizes. She has 3 sizes that you can pick up, either Misfit, Small, or Sock Nanny. And I'm going to steal this for a second. Sure. This is the Misfit. Super cute. And this is the Sock Nanny. So it's about a little bit bigger. I don't have a small to show you.
I say the small is in between.
I would imagine the small would be in between. So that way you get an idea. This holds a sock very well. And so does this. So, I mean, either one, I mean... Yeah, I mean, this is like the little Misfit bag. It's perfect for socks. I mean, look, I've got my little... or a hat would work great.
Yeah, my hat that I had it in here too. So, I love this size. I mean, you wouldn't think that it holds that much because it's small, but because the bottom is big...
I love that. I want to get one. It really
holds things nicely, so I'm quite pleased with that one.
All right, well, we'll remind you again on the next episode, and if we don't hear from you by May, I guess we'll
draw somebody else. But you'll have until 1st of May, whatever the first episode we record in May, to get hold of us. So surely that gives you plenty of time.
I think so. Congratulations, and thanks everybody again for entering. We love it.
We do,
and it seems like you guys really like Carrie's bags.
And you should.
You know we like them.
We do. So, I guess that's it for today?
I think so. I feel like we're forgetting. Here, I'm in the group. Is there anything we didn't talk about? Neon April? No, that's it.
All right. I'm going to take a picture of the mess before
I clean up.
Before we clean up.
I totally forgot to talk about something.
What did you forget about?
I finished spinning.
Oh, she got spinning.
I have spinning. Okay, I'll show it real quick. I haven't remeasured because I haven't wanted to, but this is my Jinx fiber in the Lisa colorway. I freaking love it. It's a mostly worsted, probably, maybe a little bit bulky.
Yeah. So
like a heavy worsted, light bulky. I want to get a hat out of it, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That looks cute. I'll just do this.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll put like a headband on the sides. Alright, I just wanted to show, I can't believe I forgot about that because I was so proud.
That's funny.
I got distracted by all my other pretties.
Alright, so we look around, make sure there's anything else?
I tried so hard to be organized. I did my show notes before.
Me too.
I tried.
I feel like I have contacts in and my eyes are dry, but there's no
sorry.
contacts and it's just kind of like...
That's no good.
Anyway, you guys have a lovely couple of weeks. We will see you soonish.
Bye.
Bye, guys.